Hello everybody, so the first thing we're going to be doing this morning is using the CosRX Low pH Good Morning Cleanser, which is an everyday foaming gel which is amazing for sensitive skin, doesn't dry you out, and what it does is it helps to bring back the skin to its natural pH levels and removes all of last night's dirt and grime and product build up on your face. And it's got tea tree in it as well, which helps to reduce pores and controls oil production, and it's amazing for oily skins. Next, I'm moving on to my toner, which is the Innis free Jeju Volcanic Pore Toner. You have to shake it because it contains volcanic clay powder, basically ash, and this helps to control excess oils and keep the skin soft. Bear in mind, you don't have to use exactly the same brand of products that I use. I actually bought this when I was in Walmart, and they have Innisfree in South Korea as well. As long as you use a toner, you can use any one which kind of suits your skin type. I've got combination skin and I have an oily T-zone. So using products such as this really helps to keep any oiliness in my skin at bay. So I use it everywhere, including up and down your neck. Don't ever forget your neck, people, because your neck is important. It's one of the places which shows the first sign of aging. I use it a little bit around my eyes, and then I finish off with around my lips. It removes any dead skin that I've got left there, leaving them looking soft and plump and juicy. Now you have to wait for it to dry. Then I'm moving on to using some Hyaluronic Acid by The Ordinary, squeezing it up a little bit, and then what I tend to use is I use a generous amount of this. What Hyaluronic Acid does is it delivers like up to 1000% of moisture to your skin. This is my ride or die. I've been using it for over a year now. As you can see, I am quite generous with it, and I literally rub it everywhere, over my eyes gently. I don't rub it in like just like that how you saw it, and then up and down the neck as well, because everywhere it needs moisture all over the skin to keep it lovely, supple and soft, so don't miss out anything. And then again, wait for it to dry. It's very important to wait for these products to dry in between each step, just so that nothing kind of gets bunged together and starts to pill up, because that can happen. Now I'm using the Niacinamide serum by Good Molecules, which is a brand you can only buy it in the US, but niacinamide can also be bought in the UK from The Ordinary. My apologies, that's a train going past if you can hear it. And then I tend to kind of press it into my skin over the dried hyaluronic acid into the areas where I want it to be used. What niacinamide does is refine skin texture and minimizes pores, and helps with people such as me. I'm not sure if you can see it, I've got slight rosacea a little bit on my chin and on the side of my nose, so this really helps with this. And again, it's great for people that have got acne prone skin as well. And again, wait for it to dry. Very, very important step, people. Moving on to the moisturizer I use. I'm using one by First Aid Beauty called the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. It's great for sensitive skin, but any moisturizer of choice will do. And what this one does is actually quite new. That's why I was sniffing it, because I've not really used it much before. It contains quinoa protein, and it's got a coconut water base, and it basically replenishes and moisturizes the skin, and it feels absolutely soft and smooth. And because of the way it's been created, you can also use it as a primer, or just kind of go out that day and just not wear anything else if you're not feeling like wearing any makeup. Again, I've been very generous around the neck area. Make sure you do not forget to do anything to your neck, because people always tend to neglect that area, and that's, like I've said already, can start to show aging quite soon. Listen to the 37-year-old with no wrinkles, people. Yeah, listen to her. Final step, sunscreen. The one that I've been using for a while is by La Roche-Posay. It's their Anthelios XL, which has an SPF of 50. Again, do not shirk on this. Be generous, just like I am, and use it over your moisturizer before you apply your makeup, and rub it everywhere and anywhere where you know that sun is likely to hit. So again, your forehead, be generous in that area, around your nose and on the neck as well. And don't be scared just because I look a little bit white. Bear in mind that the mirror is actually next to me and I can't see what I'm doing. So it was a little bit difficult for me when filming this video, but now you can see my skin looks fine. Then I'm using the Universal Skin Salve in Coconut by Glossier. It's a universal salve. You can use it on your elbows, dry areas, but I love to use it on my lips. Keeps them lovely, lush and moist. And that's it for my skincare routine. My everyday skincare routine is quite simple and straightforward. And then, as you can see, a few million years later, the sun had gone down. I was applying some lipstick. This is just the Huda Beauty lipstick in Cheerleader. And voila, we are done. Thanks for watching. Bye.